Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today, happy Starlight! It is time for Starlight Celebration 2024. Today we are starting off as usual with our minion roulette, which is going to give us... What are you? The Onion Prince, hello! Now, we're just going to go ahead and pretend that we are not currently banished from Eorzea for the events at the Bloody Banquet. We're going to pretend this happened before the Bloody Banquet, and we're just going to move on. Surely we'll be allowed back in the area eventually, so just don't worry about it. Starlight Celebration's happening, I didn't want to miss out. Alright, let's begin. Hello there, Garanji. How are you doing this Starlight? Garanji is in a spot of bother. Well now, if it isn't Satora. Happy Starlight, my friend, and what a pleasure it is to see you again. Now, I should like to catch up on your recent doings, but I'm afraid I'm rather overwhelmed with preparations at the moment. You see, this year we are hosting a new attraction in the form of a market called the Starlight Stalls. To that end, we have secured the kind cooperation of merchants and artisans across Gridania, who will sell unique Starlight-themed wares. The lights of the stalls are arranged to call to mind the stars above, and we are confident that grown-ups will enjoy the market as much as younglings. Or at least we would be if we can finish setting up the stalls. The work doesn't seem to be progressing and we're unable to open the market as scheduled. Say, if you aren't otherwise occupied, might you be willing to assist me? I have a mind to investigate the reason for the delay and I could use an extra pair of legs on the ground. Sure, just leave it to me. Thank you so much. Without further ado, please meet me at the market outside the city. The guide yonder will show you there. And so we've been recruited to assist with the Starlight Stalls, which is a brand new instance area introduced for this year's Starlight Celebration. I understand you are assisting Miss Garanji. If you would please follow me, I will show you to the market. Let's go check it out! Welcome to the Starlight Stalls, which are very definitely not ready. Also, looking really good so far, but not ready for presenting. Here it is, Satora, the Starlight Stalls. As you can see, there are workers in the midst of preparation. Let us each speak to a number of them and learn what troubles they might be experiencing. Alright, let's go see how everyone's doing then. Starting off with Banefeld. What's going on with you, friend? Lending on my hand, are you? Much obliged. This year, most of us celebrants are here helping the stall holders set things up. That's because it don't do for them to close up their actual shops. They're spreading themselves thin for our sake, so it's only fair that we give them as much support as we can. Even so, the work's taking a toll on everyone. We celebrants would do more, but we can't exactly push things along by ourselves. Alright, so people are spread thin. Not exactly enough people to help. Fair enough. You're with the celebrants. Our apologies. We'll be ready soon. Oh, I am not Jiva. You don't need to be freaked out by my presence. It's just we're not accustomed to running an open-air stall, much less when it's so cold. Fair enough. Not used to the cold. Understandable. Gridania's not exactly the coldest place in Eorzea. And we have a bleary-eyed worker over here. We're almost done with our preparation, just discussing how to bring in our wares now. But it's so cold and I'm so tired I just want to curl up and sleep. Well, we'll be on our way. Need to keep at it if we want to finish up. Alright, so basically people are cold, tired, and spread a little bit too thin. Perfectly understandable. Let's see what we can do about it. There you are, Garanji. You've spoken with some workers? Splendid! So, what were you able to learn? Yeah, they're generally cold, overworked, and exhausted. I see, though everyone is trying their best, having to run their own shops at the same time has left them exhausted, and the cold only compounds matters. We should do something to revive them and ward off the chill, but what would be the best way? I mean, hot drinks are a pretty good way to warm up in the cold, and it would give them a moment to sit down and relax. So how about handing out hot drinks? Ah, splendid idea. That is bound to lift everyone's spirits. Excuse us! Hello, Miss Garangi. Hello, Miss Adventure. It's been a while, but you remember us, I hope. The Starlight Celebration is our favorite time of year. The Saint of Nymea brings us presents, the city is adorned with beautiful decorations, and even the grown-ups look like they're having fun. But this year, the grown-ups are really busy and aren't having any fun at all. When we noticed this, the two of us talked for a bit and we decided. We'd like to become little helpers and help them. My, what kind souls you are! This is the very spirit of the Starlight Celebration, and we would be most grateful for your aid. Satora, if you are willing, could you tend to the task of reviving the weary workers with our two little helpers? Splendid! Please store something suitably revitalizing here in Gridania and see it distributed. We celebrants will naturally bear the cost. In the meantime, I shall return to the amphitheater and apprise my fellow celebrants of the situation. If you have any problems, please do not hesitate to let me know. Alright, hello Tenny and Celine! It's good to see you again! They were introduced in last year's Starlight Celebration. Yes, we're gonna be little helpers. And you're gonna do a great job of it, I'm sure. Hooray, we get to help Miss Garangi! Celine and I will do our best. I noticed the quest name, Reach for the Stalls, haha. Alright, you two. You heard the plan, I assume? Because you were spying on us, I noticed? Celine is fairly champing at the bit to get started. If truth be told, we were eavesdropping when Miss Garangi first asked you for help. We really wanted to become helpers, you see. So we already knew that the grown-ups were cold and tired, and we know just the thing for it. That's right, a hot and sweet drink just like you suggested. It warms me up from my tummy to my fingertips. That's how I get through winters in Gridania, even though I'm from Ul'dah. So come on, let's head to the Carline Canopy and ask Mion about a drink. That would make sense. Mion would probably have those well on hand. Hey, wait! She ran off in a hurry. They are both very excited to help out. Alright, let's get on over to the Carline Canopy. And yeah, let's make this quick and easy. Let's just take the Aetheryte, head off to the airship landing. Actually, no. We'll head to the Aetheryte Plaza. That'll be the most convenient way to do things. I could sneak in from below via the airship landing, but... well... the kids are still outside, or at least one of them is. Hello, Tenny. Ah, there you are, miss. Celine went on in even though our parents said children shouldn't go to the Carline Canopy alone. I decided to wait for you so I don't get in trouble. Well, I mean, we're going directly to Mother Mion, and she's not going to let anything happen to you. I'm sure you would have been fine. Young Celine has explained everything. You wish to serve drinks to the folks setting up at the Starlight Stalls, yes? The Canopy will have a stall too, but we've managed to finish our own preparations, so we'd be more than happy to assist. Wait a moment. I've prepared a cask of mulled punch, full of fruits and laced with spices. It'll fix the cold and weary right up. To mark the season, the Canopy was actually planning to offer a selection of hot beverages in these special mugs. They are very pretty mugs too. Look at those decorations. We'd appreciate it if you could use them to distribute the punch. It'd be excellent promotion for our establishment. That sounds fair enough. You are making the punch? We will. Thank you, Mion. The cask is too heavy for the little ones, but it shouldn't be a problem for a strapping adventurer such as yourself, yes? Yeah, I should be able to carry... Ho ho ho! To you who toil to make this Starlight Celebration wonderful, I would present a gift! What was the voice I actually used for him? That's getting a little too close to his son. I chanced to be passing by when I heard your conversation. I bid you follow me, my hard-working little helpers. Nope, still too close to his son. Oh well, we're gonna roll with it. A Starlight Chocobo, and it's got a basket and a cask. 'Tis an excellent idea indeed to provide mulled punch to the cold and weary workers at the Starlight stalls. To help with your task, I took the liberty of borrowing a chocobo from the stables and attired the fellow in a manner befitting the occasion. So go forth, little helpers, and together restore warmth and cheer to those in need. Yes, sir. My, what a spirited pair you are. If you would come with me, I shall see that you look the part as well. I'll load up the chocobo up and have someone take it to the market. Feel free to go on ahead. Alright, sounds good. Thank you, Meow, and thank you for all of this. And the Saint of Nymea as well. Godberts. Alright, let's head on back to the Starlight stalls then. I really do at some point need to... Oh, you know what? It would be almost as fast to go this way. I really do at some point need to get the faceware version of the classic spectacles, but they're really expensive. They are like 300,000 gil on the market board last I checked, which I have the money for that, but that's a lot of money to shell out. Unfortunately, they're only available through a feature that's basically only accessible to free companies, so yeah. The preparations continue at the Starlight stalls. Will you be heading there? I will. Yeah, if I can get those classic spectacles for faceware, then I will be able to actually wear other types of hats on my head. Quack quack! Someone's excited and ready to go. Look at her clothes, miss. Great, aren't they? Hey, that's what I'm wearing. The Saint is amazing. Before we knew what was happening, he had already measured us and crafted our garments. Hang on, I thought he was a goldsmith. Not a weaver. Godbert, what are you hiding? A person from the Carline Canopy also brought the chocobo, so everything is set. Right, let's split up and head out the punch while it's still hot. We've already filled some mugs to take around, so we'll leave the chocobo to you. We'll meet up again when we finished. Alright, we'll see you soon then, and... You ready, Chocobo? Quack quack! The Chocobo is eager to begin, lead it around the Starlight stalls and distribute mulled punch to the workers. The eager Chocobo is now accompanying us, keep it at our side in order to proceed with quest objectives. Heck, yes, yes, yes. I know it's not exactly anything new. It's just an NPC following us around, which we've had since 2021, but it's a Chocobo following us around. I love this. Quack quack! Alright, let's go deliver some punch. First off, Banefeld. Hello. I thought Alm went back to town. Is everything alright? Yeah, we brought you a special delivery. Have some punch. What do you know, mulled punch. We appreciate you looking out for us celebrants too. Of course. Also, I love that, like, it's a tiny little detail, but the Chocobo specifically turning to reveal the nozzle to the person that we're giving punch to. Just small details like that. Beautiful. Love it. Hello there, Fenniel worker. I bring you some punch. What's that? The celebrants are handing out hot drinks? Indeed we are. Special delivery. Ah, it's so blessedly warm. My fingers had frozen up, but I'm already starting to feel them again. Thank you. Mulled drinks are delicious. Honestly, I just love putting cinnamon in everything. But God, I love putting cinnamon in basically any hot drink. Always a delicious addition. I am a big fan of cinnamon in particular. I should probably try a few other spices too, but I've got a preference for sure. I thought I saw a pair of children handing out something. You're with them, are you? I am, and I bring to you some delicious mulled punch. Ho ho, mulled punch! This is just what we needed to see us through our preparation. We'll enjoy it together, thank you. Alright, you hang in there? Looks like that's our round of punch deliveries complete. Let's go find Celine and Tenny. Where have they wandered off to? Looks like they ran up to the north, where there is a basically completely decorated Christmas tree. Or Starlight tree, rather. Hello! Oh, that's beautiful! Thank you for your hard work. You're with the children, are you? The spices in the drink ought to wake us up. Thank you. There you are, miss. Thank you for your help. You too, big fella. We saw you working hard taking the cask around. It must be much lighter now. We've just finished handing out the punch ourselves. Everyone was really happy. They all say they're just about done setting up, which means the Starlight stalls can finally open. Miss Garanji will be pleased to see how well things are coming along. Could you go to the amphitheater and fetch her? Of course. I'll be right back. Let's go get Miss Garanji and let her know the good news. I can't wait to see the final decorations up. Trust me, this place is gorgeous when it's finished. Alright, Miss Garanji, Garanji, are you ready to see the finished Starlight stalls? It should be done any moment now. Ah, it's you, Satoru. I've assigned celebrants to assist the stall holders in transporting wares. That should help to ease their burdens. Awesome. That is the other side of things taken care of then. Now then, how are you and the children faring in your efforts? The drinks have been distributed and everyone's feeling much better now. The mulled punch worked wonders and everyone is just about finished setting up? Marvelous. I shall head to the venue at once. Oh, what a relief that the market is open as planned, and by all accounts, it's in no small part thanks to the mulled punch you served. I'm truly grateful to all of you. I think the fellow is saying you're welcome. For your hard work, my feathered friend, you can expect a special delivery of Gizzle Greens to the stables. Helping out was lots of fun. I hope we can do it again. Absolutely, but for now you may leave the rest to us celebrants. We'll make sure certain that everything runs smoothly, so run along and enjoy the festival that you helped to make possible. We will, but first things first, you've been working very hard too, Miss Garanji. You deserve a break yourself. That's right, so let's all have some mulled punch together while it's still nice and warm. Oh, they saved 4 glasses. Oh, that's great. Oh my. I'd be delighted. Good kids. Very good kids. Alright, well. Where are those drinks? Still sitting piping hot on the table. We'll pretend we drank them. Allow me to thank you again, Satoru. It's because of your kind assistance that we're now able to hold the market. By the by, after Celine and Tenny went off, I went to return our trusty Chocobo assistant to the stables. And when I removed its parting, a note came tumbling out. In red, to our not-so-little helper Satora, who helped little ones do big things, I present this gift of my own crafting. It seems clear that the saint intended for you to have the barding, so do take it with you. You've more than earned it. Now then, you are doubtless keen to explore the Sol, so I won't keep you any longer. While the celebrations continue, the guide will show you here whenever you like, so please enjoy yourself to the fullest. Alright, and our reward for this year is the Starlight Celebration barding and the Starlight Kinderpunsch, a steaming hot spice beverage served in a decorative mug, the perfect pick-me-up for the cold and weary. It is a small food buff, but more importantly, it is a housing item. The vendors of the Starlight stalls are now open for business. Alright, let's go ahead and explore the area. First off, Starlight Stalls barding. Get that into our list. And let's go explore. There are a ton of NPC cameos here. Unfortunately, we can't see most of them, because most of them require a lot more progress than we have on this character. But I don't want to spoil them, so you're gonna have to come and check them out yourself on your own character. You better hope you got some progress, because there's a lot from a lot of different quest lines. Oh my goodness, little plush chocobo in the chocobo stalls. I love that. Would you like to meet our chocobos? I believe I just did. They're very lovely and carrying presents on their backs. Hang on, I need to know. Okay, they have antlers? I'm colorblind, please tell me. Are either of their noses red? They look orange to me. Listen, we need a red-nosed antlered chocobo here. You know it's important. Hello, knockoff Thancred. That is a massive... Is that a dodo? It is massive. Goodness. Wow. You're the leader of the Lancers Guild, I want to say. I want to say you are. Something to wet your whistle and warm you up? Hello there, Buscaron. Good to see you here. Glad you were able to make it. Look at all these cakes. Oh, those look amazing. And the cookies, too. We got Mother Meow, mold punches on the house. Why, thank you. And hey, Sylphie's here. How are you doing? Yeah, 'tis not to be ashamed of, Sylphie. Enjoy yourself. Feel free to be a little childish. It's a festival. Enjoy yourself. The punch is so good. Okay, I believe these two are from a prior seasonal event, probably a prior Starlight Celebration event. I don't recognize them, unfortunately. Please let me know if you do. Also, don't recognize you. You could just be just a random person. It is not uncommon for there to just be random people around here. Okay, we'll check out the inner loop in a second, I believe. Yeah, I think some of these NPCs are just randoms. Guildmaster Jiva is here with her children. Yes, a lot of these NPCs are probably just randoms or just filler shopkeeps. I believe a good number of them, though, like probably around half, are from prior events or from other quest lines. We got a flower vendor over here. Oh, you have a lot. Especially flower seeds, which are good for housing, if you're planting gardens at your player house. Alright, real quick. Guildmaster Jiva and her children. It is weird to see her being nice at all, but it's her children. I would hope she's being nice. We got several people up here posing. And there's a path up from here. We'll check that out later. There is a lot to explore in this area. Oh no! The sled crashed and spilled all the presents. Oh no. This is a catastrophe. This is a pretty good area for taking some G poses. There's quite a few areas in the Starlight Stalls intended for G posing. Though also, they forgot the collision. I don't know if that was intentional, or I feel like it may have been intentional that they just didn't include collision. This is somewhat complex geometry for collision, so wouldn't surprise me if they just left it out to avoid getting people stuck. They could have also just put up a wall here, but you can also get some good shots by moving your character in, so like, it's probably on purpose. Eating in absolute synchronicity. Okay, this family I have been told is from the 2020 Starlight Celebration event, which was actually a little bit of a... Apparently their storyline was specifically a direct reference to the real-world COVID pandemic, and it was a little bit grim from what I've heard. This man caught an unknown disease and was not doing well, but we were able, apparently, to deliver to him a brand new medicine referencing the incoming vaccines at the time, which brought back hope for the year. It was apparently an interesting Starlight Celebration. I kind of wish I'd been able to see it, just to see how they handled that. Alright. Christmas tree hat. Alright, next up we have a Starlight Supplier over here, and you are going to have a new Orchestrion roll, Winter's Warm Boughs, which is the music playing in this area, I want to say. Starlight Kinder Punch, so we can get more if we want it. A Starlight Mug Tower, that's great. An advertisement for Starlight Celebration, and we got some magic prisms. Do we have these? We do, so I'll leave them be. But we did get the Orchestrion roll. Sundries vendor, what do you have? Ah, you sell dyes to help with your glams and G-poses. And also dark matter for mending your gear. You know what, let's restock on that real quick. Dang it, hang on. I wanted to stock up to 200, there we go. Though pretty soon I'm going to be upgrading to the next tier of dark matter, I believe. Alright, and that completes the outer loop. Oh, we've got kids here. Are these the Carpenters Guild kids? They might be. I don't actually recognize them offhand. Okay, next up is the central loop. We have, of course, the giant Starlight Tree, great for G-poses. Looping around. We've got a food vendor. These aren't going to be giving you any great stat buffs, but they are thematic foods. Well, they're food. Hello again, Jiva and children. We've got another spot for G-posing. And a bench here. Alright, Tenny and Celine are right over here. Hello. Mother and father will be so surprised when they see me in this outfit. Oh, I'm getting a trade for some reason. Also, you have a very lovely Warrior of Light. Oh, thank you. That is very appreciated. Very kind of you. Seriously, you have a very wonderfully designed Warrior of Light, though. I love the look of you. Being a little helper was so much fun. I'm going to tell my friends in Ul'dah all about it. Oh, I just noticed the snowman smile. Oh, that's cute. This one's great, but I really like this one. It's just... It's just good. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a good look. And we have the Botanist Guild with all sorts of flowers picked out. Hello there, Fafucha. Glad to see you're doing well. Oh, this is a very nice looking stall. I love it. I love it. The snowman on the roof. Hey, it's Beaton, and pretty sure that is your boyfriend. From the Twin Adders. Bah, it took me a moment. Good to see they're hanging out together. Definitely on a date. And has that completed the loop? I think it has. So now, next up, we're going to be checking out the upper levels that we haven't seen yet. And after we're done with the upper levels, we'll go ahead and check out the northern area. Ho ho ho, glad am I to see one and all enjoy themselves. Hi, Godbert. So a few other characters you can find in the area if you completed the relevant quests. If you have done the Heavensward Bard quest, you can find the gang from those quests here. If you have finished the Pictomancer quest, you can find one of the Pictomancer NPCs here. If you have finished the Stormblood 8-player raid series, you can find characters from that here. If you've done the 8-player raid series, you know exactly who you can find here. I think you can find them right here, actually. I don't quite remember off the top of my head the exact location, but I want to say they appear right here. Who else? There's an additional character who shows up with Sylphie if you've made it further in the White Mage quest. I believe you have to finish the Stormblood White Mage quest. What else is there? There's a lot of characters. And there's still a few we haven't run into yet. There are characters from a prior Starlight Celebration that show up here. Ah, there they are. Hello. Did we do the Starlight Celebration event on this character? I forget if we did. I want to say we did. But then I'm pretty sure I would have gotten a minion from that event, and I didn't have that minion. I checked. So maybe they just appear no matter what. This feels like a spot where they'd put more NPCs, but I didn't see anyone there on my main either, so... Also, night is falling, so the lights are turning on. A very, very different vibe, and a very good vibe, too. It's a very pretty area. I'm very happy with this one. This is a great Starlight Celebration. Alright, last area to check out is the Northern Tree. Let's see, what can we find here? Other than pretty decorations... I want to say a few characters will appear over here if you've done relevant quests, but I forget what quests those are. God, there's just a lot of NPCs that show up here. And it's hard to remember all of them. Ah, there you go. She's enjoying the celebration too. I cannot help but be reminded of our concert. Yeah, I feel like these two are going to be from a prior seasonal event. I don't know which one, unfortunately. There's so much. It's a Moogle stall. The snowman does not look happy to be here, I'm gonna be honest. And this stall looks pretty run down, actually. It doesn't look like there's much going on here. And of course, the Archers Guild. Hi, Silver. Have you considered not being racist yet? No? Okay. Please, find a way to get control over him. He sucks so much. Alright, but I think that is about it for exploring the Starlight Stalls. If you want to see the remaining NPCs that can appear, come on in and visit on your own character. But it is a very lovely little venue. I'm very impressed by it. It's very pretty, very, very fitting for the occasion. And hey, maybe we'll get to see them develop it a little bit further in future years. It'd be sad if they only used it just the once. I'd like to see it come back again with improvements and expansions. But we'll see what they bring in future years. And with that, I don't think there's going to be really that many NPC visitors out here. We've got Banefailed out here, who was previously helping set up. You're just going to have the same things that the Starlight Supplier in the venue had. Yeah, I think, other than checking out all the decorations around the place, That's about it for Starlight Celebration 2024. I really like this one. I love the Starlight Stalls. It's a gorgeous area, and I hope to see expansions on it in the future. Alright then, with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we get back to Heavensward main story as we continue helping Amon Lane up in the Sea of Clouds. I'll see everyone next time for that.